Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to our weekly Feng Shui Friday Q&A. We call it Feng Shui Friday. I call it Freedom Friday. You can call it whatever your heart's desires, but we're here to answer questions, and we got a ton of them. And we got a lot of them from our paid groups, folks. So for you here who aren't in our paid groups, start asking questions. Why aren't you asking questions? That's what I want to know. Why aren't you asking questions, helping people, responding to the post we post on a regular basis? Like the other day, for example, I posted, "What are you grateful for?" I got 2 comments. There are 210 of you here in this group. Where are you? Where the hell are you? I'm being sassy here. Where the hell are you? We're here to help you and support you and guide you through the steps of decluttering your head, your heart, and your home. So, with that, today, Marlena and I are going to answer questions. 95% of this is answering the questions that our community members have taken the time out of their busy life, their busy 87,400 seconds that we're gifted every day to ask us questions. So we are going to focus on that. But I wanted to just take a minute to say we're going to talk about it is spring. Spring is sprung. In some parts of the country, like where I am, it's gotten friggin' cold here. So spring doesn't feel sprung to me. Puscatony Phil is not fulfilling my needs. At first, we had 70-degree weather, 80-degree weather, but now we're in the 30s and it's raining here today. Now, where Marlena is, it's beautiful and sunny. I know they have occasional rainstorms and they have storms go through Florida, but overall, she has beautiful weather, so she doesn't have to worry about Puscatony Phil. So, Marlena, good morning, my dear. How are you?
I am feng shuiing beautiful awesomeness.
All right.
All right. And just to highlight on that, Coach Cindy, it is, cloudy here today because it did rain overnight.
Oh, wow.
And we do have a little wind blowing. So it's blowing this beautiful energy of spring is saying we're going to clean out the old. So like feng shui is wind and water. You can't see the wind, but you feel it. You can't see the water all the time, but it's flowing. It flows under your home. There are streams under the ground. All right. You know that water is in your pipes. So if your life is not flowing, there's some problem with your feng shui, wind and water. And it does also work with your mind. So today, since we're talking spring cleaning and all, it's not only about getting out the vacuum cleaner and dusting and all that stuff. It has to do with a lot of other things. So I know about people like to cleanse their home, right, with sage and candles and bells and clapping and open windows and this and that. That's a lot of what we do here. So self-care sass is very sassy woman over there with a sassy little sign over her now. That's her crown today. All right. So this is self-care sass and, MJ Feng Shui, whether you like it or not, we're here. So broadcasting on Facebook and on YouTube live stream right now.
Yes.
Right. So wherever you are right now, just sign in. Let us know you're here, where you're from. We will address that. If you have comments or questions or takeaways, let us know. Coach Cindy, we have a lot of questions here. So we're going to have to answer as many as we can. And also why we are answering these, take notes. All right. Because there's some different ideas here. All right. there's different questions that
I'm
I've
gonna
never been asked.
want to make sure I don't miss any of them, but I did want to say this. If you're listening live, we'd love to hear, like she said, any comments, any questions you have. We're here to support you and answer your questions. Number two, if you're on a replay and one of the questions that we answered isn't one of your questions, ask in the comments. Myself and Marlena and our team are here to support you. And also, we have a lot of great community members that help and answer questions all the time on a regular basis in all of our communities, our paid communities, our self-care SAS, our feng shui communities. We have a lot of great members. And I just want to congratulate each and every one of you. We are so humbled and grateful that you have decided to share your time and join our groups and be a part of just promoting wellness and goodness in your life and getting rid of all that stress and all that shit and all that anxiety and let it go. So, this self care gal is going to let Marlena ask the first question and we're going to answer it. And like I said, please let us know that you're here. Let us know where you're from. And if you have any questions along this 30 minutes that we're going to spend with you answering questions, and if we don't get to all the questions, we're going to carry them on into next Friday because we want to do these live because we want you to know that we hear you and we're with you and we are here to support you and guide you in the right way. So, Marlena, let's get to it.
Let's get it started in here.
Yeah, I mean, I
Okay.
would share the screen and show all the questions, but we got a lot. So I
I
would
don't think
say
they'd fit.
no. So it's
It would
really
be it would be an ebook.
at least,
Yes,
at
right?
least. Yeah.
Mhm.
So go ahead, Marlene. Ask the first question that actually Lisa asked this question. So go ahead and ask away.
All right. So the first question I'm going to ask for you is how Lisa asks, how can I incorporate self-care practices into my spring reset routine?
That's a great question, Lisa. And here's what I'm going to give you some ideas and some things to consider doing. And this is for everyone listening. If you don't have a practice and you people please and take care of everybody else, listen up. Okay. I'd like him to consider the following. How about journaling? Journal every morning is what I do. I'm gonna share with you what I do, so it gives you some ideas. I journal every morning when I get up. I write down what I'm grateful for, what is going on up here. I brain dump anything good, anything bad, anything indifferent. I love spending time outdoors. Today I'm not going out in the rain. So, but I will put on my raincoat and I will walk to my mailbox, which is probably, oh, I'd say a half a block away. And that gives me my exercise. Now, if it's cold and you aren't able to get outdoors, open up your window. Let that vitamin D and that fresh air in. And if you can get outside in some way, shape, or form, I want you to go outside and spend out some time outside in your yard doing the things you love to do. Maybe you just need to sit and breathe and listen to the birds chirping and listen to nature as a whole. That's another thing that helps you reset, regroup, recharge, calm you down. Um, Practicing meditation. I share meditation every day, so I'm going to share it with you now because we have a lot of new members that have joined us recently. So I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so glad and grateful that you're here. But everybody, if you're driving or operating some type of machinery, I want you to just do it without stopping. For those of you who are able to be sitting in your most comfortable chair, place, or space, I want you to take a deep breath in, and let's all breathe in calm, peace, and joy, and breathe out overwhelm, stress, and anxiety. Again, let's all take a deep breath in, and let's all breathe in calm, peace, and joy, and breathe out overwhelm, stress, and anxiety. There is a form of meditation. It doesn't have to be woo woo and juju and all that. It's very simple and easy. Okay? And my specialty, declutter a space, a place in your home today. Refresh it, rejuvenate. Take the fall pillows out, put some spring pillows in. Remove your winter clothes, depending on the climate now, folks, and put your spring clothes in. Not summer yet, we're in spring. You are planting the seeds so you will bloom, if you understand what I mean. Take a drawer in your kitchen, the junk drawer. Take everything out. Discard things that you don't need. Everybody has the coupons in there and the pens that don't write and the pencils that are broken and all kinds of other stuff. Clips for your chips and for your snacks. If they're broken, take them out, throw them away, recycle them. Give them away if you got 3 or 4 spoons. And I'm talking stirring spoons and cooking spoons. Take them out. Notepads that you got notes from years ago, 6 months ago, whatever that is, throw them the hell out. Declutter. It will help you clear your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul, and your total well-being. So we are in a new season. We're in spring. Spring is sprung. So that's what I would like you to consider doing. I gave you several things to consider. So, does anybody have anything they wanted to share or comment in our group? Just feel free to do that. Don't be shy. We don't bite. I want you to share because that's going to help you release whatever's going on in your life and letting it go. Let us help you. Let us support you. Okay? So right now we don't have any answers. I just checked. So now it's my turn to ask the Feng Shui advisor a question. And this came from Anna. Thank you, Anna, for your question, first of all. What are some simple Feng Shui adjustments that I can make to support my self-care journey this spring?
Ooh. Well, there's a lot.
Do you have to scale it down and synopsis it for us to make it easy for everyone listening in?
You're asking me what are some simple feng shui adjustments, all right?
Yes.
That you can make to support your self-care journey for this spring. So spring forward, all right? So if you have to ask, all right, that means that your environment is talking to you, saying, what are you going to do now? Because I don't feel well here. Okay. It's stuck energy. All right. So the first thing you want to do is focus your mind, okay, and your heart on creating that harmonious, balanced environment that you're living in, right? You can, if you need to, rearrange some furniture, get rid of furniture if it's ripped and old with a broken leg on your sofa and you got books under it, or you got books under your cushion. I know people
done that.
Yeah, I know people that do that. And they'll say, we're fine, right? But we had an episode, and I'm going to share it. It's not funny, but it was because we were
Can't
teenagers.
wait. Oh,
All right,
geez.
so we had a big taxi driver. I won't say what they called him. He must have weighed over 350. Okay. And being a teenager, everything is funny, weird, disgusting, whatever. So he came over and he sat down on the couch. Well, that side of the couch went down, the other side went up. Okay. So both legs broke off. We ran away laughing. My parents did not think it was funny. Okay, because here goes the couch. Well, there goes.
Laughing because I can visualize it. I'm not laughing
Right.
at the person.
It had to be there, right? So they put books under it, right? And so if anyone sat on that side, you laughed because you remembered the incident, right? So our house has a remembrance of funny things, happy things, or not so happy things. So in order to bring in, a better energy, right? So you can rearrange your furniture. Please get rid of furniture, like I just said, where the legs are broken or weak. If they're weak, the screw might be loose in more ways than one. Hello. I have a sense of humor.
Are you trying to say we got some screws missing?
Sometimes. So we have to tighten up our screws. You know.
I better go grab my screwdriver.
So anything in, just say your living room, we'll go there. So your living room, all right, is where you live. Think about what's the, reason why we have a living room. We want to live there. We want to be comfortable. So if your furniture is yelling, please, fix this, do that, get rid of me. I'm dirty. I've got a big hole here. I got books under the cushion to hold it up. What is that serving you, right? You're sitting on your wisdom. Your wisdom's going in your AS.
And you're getting a sore ASS.
All right. Yeah. So, I mean, it's time, right, to get rid of that funky energy. So, funky chairs, funky sofa. How about a coffee table? All right. The leg is loose. It's all scratched up. It's saying, get rid of me. So, those are broken energies. That will go into your living room. So, when you go in there, your energy goes down, your vibration goes down. People that come over, they're going to be like, oh, sloppy. So what's going to happen in that living room is a bunch of mess because of the sloppy energy, the broken energy. You're not going to feel healthy in there. You may start arguing. Things like this happen. So that's one thing. And then depending on what area your living room is in, we can bring in some plants, but not pointed. Okay. No cactus, thank you. Because that's like getting poked by arrows. They hurt, okay? And they're going to hurt in more ways than one. You have to get rid of anything sharp, okay? So if you have, like, say, a coffee table and it's got sharp pointed edges, a lot of them do. You can get them with round edges or round tables now, thank you. But if they have a pointed, just say end on them, all right, and you are saying, oh man, my leg hurts or my stomach hurts, or look at your setup. See if there's any points pointing at you when you sit in your favorite chair or your favorite sofa, all right? You'll notice what your animals do. They will not want to lay in that, right? Anything pointing at them. A cat might, because a cat's trying to stop the negativity. They will sit on somebody's lap that's very depressed, sad, grieving, sick, and they'll try and suck out that negative energy. When they're done, they can't handle no more. They jump off and go take a bath. Now, a dog will not lay where there's, negative energy or entities or anything like that. They'll go in another room. So make note of that. Vitality, very important. So if we go into like that space where we're going to live in, that's our whole entire house. It's our vision board. So you want to spring it up a little bit and look at your vision board in your house, right? We're going to look at that deeper as we dive in, but let's just look at broken things like you were talking about, broken cups or whatever they might be, broken chair, broken sofa, broken energy in the wall. Is your wall cracked? Fix it. All right, fix it. Windows got a big crack in it and you put a piece of tape over it. So I've seen
That
that,
cracks me up.
right? I've seen that. So windows are
Yeah.
the eye, like the eye, So your eye is a window to your soul, right? What are you feeding your soul? Your soul of your house, your soul of you. So that's a lot of that. But to adjust and support your, self-care journey here, it's very important that we look at our environment. We're all, trying to clear this and clear that. Stop trying to clear it. Let's remedy it first. You can't clear something that is stuck unless you remove the stuck. All right. Now think about this. Anger. Here's one. Anger. It's like a very rock. It's hot. It's on fire. You're holding on to this anger. And if you would just drop the stinking hot rock, whoo, your hand would stop burning, right? You stop festering. So the same in your home. If the living room is on fire, right, it needs water. It needs a cleansing, a washing, right? So spring is all about that. It's about springing into action, right? So that's what we're doing, Coach Cindy, and everybody listening now. You might not like it that you got to clean your house or get rid of something, but it's got to be done. One day or another, you're going to look back and go, I am so glad I got rid of that rotten chair. Once I got rid of that, this thing happened in my life. It's amazing how quick that dead energy leaves and good energy can come in, right?
Yeah.
So that's that question. I've had enough of that energy.
I got a lot out of that. The pointed tables and that. If you are able to replace those tables or they're sentimental to you, maybe you want to move those tables or a table into an area where it isn't near you. That's what I'm going to recommend because I get a lot of those type of questions too. And when it comes to decluttering and switching out things, I have had pointed tables, I've had pointed glass tables, pointed wooden tables. And if you got a round table, and here's another thing I'm going to suggest, is if it's scratched, then sand it and clean it up. It's still good. Or donate it, bring it to some consignment shop, get some money, and buy yourself your grand table, whatever that may be for you. So the next question, I'm going to ask you another one, Marlena, because we got several, but we're only going to go through a couple more because we got a ton.
Okay.
This one's from Jen. Jen, thank you so much. Whether you're listening live now, we got a lot of people listening in live. And we also will have a lot of people who aren't available right now listening to the replay. Jen, if you're here live, let us know in the comments. If not, you're listening to the replay later on, just let us know that you got your question answered. But here's the next question from Jen. How can I use Feng Shui to enhance relaxation and stress relief in my home during the spring season? That's a drawn out question, but Marlena will answer it in an easy way.
Yes.
Putting that on you.
That's okay. I'm used to it. Now, stress is a big thing right now, right? In the fire energy we're in the year of this lovely fire dragon, wood dragon energy. But in order to bring in some relaxation, it's up to us, number one, yes. All right. Like you were saying, create a room, where it's your room to meditate or do yoga or, whatever you want to do, your little practices of meditation in.
Exactly.
Reading, laying down, meditating, listening to music, whatever you do. All right. Writing your journal. Those are all parts of it, but we can, okay. I like using candles that have a beautiful scent to them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So one of the scents that we can use is like a vanilla, right? Lavender, very relaxing lavender. You can incorporate those colors as well,
Mhm.
right, into that. Now it could be up to you because what color soothes you? Because every one of us is a different element. So some people actually get soothed by blue, right? Or white or
Mm.
silver or gold or brown or light greens or dark greens or, a light pink, a yellow, whatever it is for you. Red does not soothe me. It puts me in a dancing mood, ready to clean. And it's good. It's good for me. All right. So I have that fire element in me, but also water sign. But, these are things we have to look at. But you can, close off a room for yourself. It could
Mhm.
be a meditation room set for you. If you don't have that and you have just one big studio apartment, you can actually get what do you want to call them? They block off a little space for you. Um, I don't know what you call them because I
Like
don't
a
have
wall
any.
divider? A wall
Yeah,
divider?
yeah,
I
like
have
maybe
I have woven ones that I've had in the past, and I love them because I used to in my studio, actually, I actually have it downstairs. I should bring it back up. Now you just gave me an idea. And it blocks certain things. Yeah,
yeah.
good
So
idea.
you can use one of those and make your little corner for yourself, right? Clean that corner, all right, wherever you're going to meditate or whatever. Keeping all that stress out, right? If you have to do it early morning when everyone's still in bed, get up an hour early. If you have to do it at night when they all go to bed at 9, right? Wait till 9:10. Do your thing. There's always a solution, right? So these complainers are bringing complaining energy in the house and you'll get more of it, right?
Uh, yeah.
So we don't want that. So you want relaxation, you want de-stressing, a cup of tea for some of you.
Mhm.
What kind of tea, right? Decaf, please. you know,
Ginger calms you down.
yeah. And
Chamomile.
then you can use potpourri,
Yeah,
right? You can bring in plants that are lavender scent. All
mm,
right.
yeah.
Very relaxing. You can burn now on your stove, right? The scents that you like. You can put real lavender plants in there. You can put slices of oranges, vanilla. Make your own creation, right? You don't need to buy it in the store,
Now.
okay? Candles are all saying buy the soy ones, all right? If you can locate them, great for you, all right? Um, but I'm saying, do what soothes you because what soothes you might not be right for me and
Or
someone
for
else,
me.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're going to use color um, and incorporate that color into that space that you like, that calms you down, right?
Mhm.
The sounds that calm you down. Water calms a lot of people down as long as it's
Me.
soothing.
Me.
Sounds, right? Green sounds, calm people down. All right. Nature sounds can calm people down. Some people like listening to the birds chirping or different sounds of animals. So whatever it is for you, if it's just music that's, no words, Beethoven, whatever it is for you, bring that into that space that you're going to create for yourself. And if there's distractions, don't let them upset you. Allow them to distract for a minute. That will end. Everything bad has an ending,
Yes, it does.
right?
Yes.
So there's that.
That's okay. I'm going to ask the question of the last one. the last question we're going to do today. I will answer it, and then you can sprinkle in your thoughts as well.
Okay.
The last question is from Eve. And thank you, Eve, for the question. And like we had said, we'll answer the other questions next week at our next Q&A, because we want to just support you in the right way. And we don't want to overwhelm everybody with 50 million questions, 50 million answers. And we want you to think about what we shared and what the questions were. And maybe you want to ask a question to this question, and we can add it to our list for next week. Or feel free to share in the comments. We have a lot of people in our groups, the paid groups and the free groups that we have, that will support you in the best way. And myself and Marlena are always here to support you and guide you and give you steps. But you have to take the action. We can't do it for you. We can't come to your house and say, you need to do it now. No. You do it in your own way and in a simple way that works best for you. So, Eve asked, what role does natural light play in both self-care and feng shui? They work a lot in the same way. They really do. But natural light, it brightens you up. It makes you feel better. Vitamin D is good for you, for health-wise, physical-wise, and emotional-wise. So I want you to open your blinds, open your curtains, let the light in. Face it with a grin. Open up your soul and let the sun shine in. Okay? It energizes you and makes you feel better. You're more relaxed. You're more calm. You're more happy. You're not, oh, my life is horrible. You're like, oh, the sunshine feels great. Because think about it. When it's cloudy and dreary out, how do you feel? Yuck. Yuck. And I can't think of anyone that'll say otherwise. Because like today, it's cloudy as hell out here. And I opened up all my blinds. I'm just letting you know, I like natural light. You don't see the spotlights. It would have to be really dark for me to turn on regular electricity. It's just not for me. I don't like it. I like natural light. Marlene, you want to talk a little more about feng shui and qi, because I'm not the expert in that. I know a lot about it through you and learning from you and others, but why don't you share your thoughts in regards to what role natural light plays in the realm of feng shui?
Well, you kind of covered a lot of it, and it does shift your mood. It really does. I'm a sunny person, so I love the sunshine. So, what I did share with people, not only opening up to the natural light in your home. I hope you have some. Some people do live in a basement.
Yeah.
Right, with a half a window. I had a grandma who had that. There was no real natural light. And she used a 50 watt or 15 watt light bulb. So it was very dreary in her home. Yeah, very. And she loved to sing. So she kept her chi up by singing about her mole, how beautiful it was on her face, and it made her beautiful. And these are all things that people would think negative, right? But my grandma had that little dancing soul inside of her. And she was like, I'm happy no matter where I am. Look at this mole that everybody said was so ugly. I'm beautiful because I have this mole. So we're looking at your space. I don't know where you live or what you're going through, but bringing in sunshine, letting the light in. And if you don't have the natural light and you crave that light, get outside more, right? Take a walk if you can. Stick your head out the door, all right, if you have to, just to get some sun on you, vitamin D naturally. It helps a lot with your immune system. Also, they do have natural lighting now for people in the situations where they don't have, sunlight. So they bring it in. I think it's Alaska that goes through 6 months of darkness.
Yeah, I couldn't live.
I can't live there. I couldn't even think about it, where it's dark 24/7. So during those 6 months, I'd have to move out until
Yeah.
the sun came back. Yeah, and a very warm coat on me because it sounds cold there. But I just feel like bringing in natural light could be, opening up that blind, stepping outside sometimes, right? Opening your door, right? You may have a door that's solid and you want to bring in some light. So open the door and let some sunshine in for a while. Move some of that dark chi, the dark heavy energy by doing that. Bringing in some yellow, right? Yellow into your environment. So I actually painted a sunrise and I put it in one of my rooms for a while, and it brought up a lot of chi. It raised the energy in that room, because it's one of the rooms where, it's light during the day and then towards the evening it gets darker. All right. So it doesn't get a lot of light in that room, even though there's a big window. So these are some of the things because of the way the sun, rises and sets and which direction. So check out where your, sun is rising in your home and open those blinds and windows. That's a good tip right there, Coach Cindy.
Just want to share, like, couple people, Cindy and a few others, said that their connection keeps kicking out. It's probably your internet wherever you are, but you can come back and listen to the replay if you didn't get everything that we went over today. We were talking about spring reset, and we answered some questions. And again, we want to thank you for sending in your questions. Please continue to do so. If you do have any questions, please put them in the comments. Like I said, Marlena and I and our team will answer them. But we're going to start answering them live on Q&A. But we want the community to help and share as well, because it will help us give you the type of information that you want. And answering questions, we are giving you the type of information that you want. So I wanted to say that on Fridays, and when we do workshops, when we do boot camps and challenges and whatever we got going on Fridays right now, we offer a special gift. And Marlena's going to share her special gift that she's offering this week. And for those of you who take Marlene up on her special gift that she's going to talk about in a minute, I have a special bonus for you. And Marlene is going to talk about her things. So anybody who gets her special gift today is going to get a very special bonus from me as well. So Marlena, take it away. And I'm going to put the link in the comments so everybody can see it. I'm going to go in the groups real quick and share. So I just want you to know, go ahead, Marlena, and
Okay.
go.
Yeah. So for the people that are, getting disconnected, I found that happening before, and I had to keep rebooting the Facebook page or wherever you're listening to. So what I am bringing forward today is a special offer, which is how to cleanse your home of negative energy. Okay. This is where we're going a lot deeper than, talking what we were doing today. This is about cleansing your home on a different and deeper level. All right. So I put together a video and a special companion PDF for everyone. When you have negative energy within your home space, it hinders your life and it has to be addressed quickly. So using this is going to help you to just get rid of it, all right, and balance your energy. And you can come back to it when you have that incident again, because sometimes you cleanse your home, right? And you have to do it again because company came or you had an argument or whatever happened. All right. The feng shui stars came in. These things all play a part in it. So also I put in there some very powerful cleansing rituals that work almost instantly when you want prosperity, a higher vibration, or romance, right? All those have, significance to everyone's life. So that's all in there. You want to create a flow in your space, all right, of the energy of feng shui, which is wind and water, right? Both of those are vital for your life, right? So when one or both of them is blocked, your life just stops. And it's very important that we unblock the chi, all right? So that's that. I do have to say, hear me now, believe me later. Okay? Hear me now, because I'm serious. You'll believe me later. Okay? What is the cost, the real cost of doing nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Right? What is it? What does it cost you up to now? Right? Is your life suffering somewhere? Right? Do you feel stuck, stagnant, sick, tired of it all? I've had it. I'm exhausted. We all been there. We wanted to know why. We want a solution, right? So we went and did whatever we could to change it, right? Some people just sat in that and complained and cried and did nothing. What is the cost of doing nothing? What do you get when you do nothing? The same thing. It's stuck. You're stranded. You're like crying out to everybody. You tried everything, right? You thought you did. But we get to the root. What is the root, right? Let's get to that. Let's stop going on the surface and smudging and saging and ringing a bell and, oh, I moved the furniture. Why didn't it happen for me?
Mm-hmm.
That kind of stuff. We all need to change our mindset now and ask ourselves, right? What is the cost of me doing nothing? What is the cost of me being in fear? What am I bringing into my environment? How do I get rid of it? So I put this together for those people that, are ready. Okay. This might be a risk for somebody. They might think this is a risk. I got to put in, my good earned money, my $7.77 that I could have bought a very powerful cup of coffee, right? Or I could have went to Dunkin' Donuts and this lady's telling me, she can help me for $7. I don't believe her. Believe me now. All right. Believe me now. Okay. Because I've been there. I lived on Indian burial ground. You don't know what I went through. Okay. Some of you are just experiencing a loss of an income, a loss of a friend. All right. Or whatever that might be. You might feel stuck in an area or more of those in your life. What's the cost of doing nothing? Right? What's the cost of you wasting that money? That's $7. And then kicking yourself in the butt again and saying, I should have, could have, right? This is what I had to ask myself many times.
Me too.
Right? Is it worth it to take a risk? Right?
Risk rewards.
Exactly. So it brings the real solution. When we cut to the chase, we get to the bottom of it all. I am a very serious energy healer. So that comes in with feng shui, right? These are gifts that I have. So I can read energy. If you're telling me, oh, I lost my job. Okay, let's look at your house and let's fix it. And let's stop searching for that same energy that got you where you're at right now. Right? Let's stop going back to the story. And that's the only job I know how to do. Let's shift that. Let's train you into something better. for you, what is right for you now,
Exactly.
right? Right? It wasn't right before because it ended.
Mhm.
And the universe, God, the angels are saying, let me amp you up. Okay. So instead of complaining and worrying and fear, stop and analyze this story and say, ah, let me see. What is the cost of going backward? What is the cost of doing nothing? All right. What is the cost of taking action? You get a solution. So what I put together for everyone is very serious and powerful. It's quick. All right. There's a video, there's a PDF, there's steps you can take, real quick solutions that I've used myself. Thousands of my clients have used them. That's why I keep bringing it forward for people that have never heard this before. All right. So if you have certain things like this, what items should never be in your home, right? That's in there because they bring entities, attachments, poverty, illness, loss, grief, loneliness, anger, anxiety. Wouldn't you like to know if those things are in your house right now?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
For
Some of the things,
$7.77.
some of the things they told us, these you should have in your house for good luck.
Mm.
They're not, right? When we dove deeper. So some of this powerful stuff is a solution for somebody, right? You're learning, all right? When you're in a down cycle, what do? You learn. You reach out to learn something new, something bigger, something better, right? So what? Your job closed up. There's 8 million other opportunities for you,
Mhm.
right? Maybe it's time to change your shoes, change your direction, change your wallet story, right? You got a money story, you got a love story, you got a health story. Let's shift,
Everybody does.
right? Let's shift that. It's all in this little product right here. So it's regular like $297.
Yes, it is. And you're
Okay.
getting a hell of a deal. You know why? Because you're part of our community, whether you're in the paid communities or you're in the free communities. And Marlena is giving a lot. And if you purchase her product for $7.77, what do you got to lose? Not a goddamn thing. I'm going to give you a special bonus. What it is, it's a spring cleaning guide. For 7 days, it will help you start spring cleaning your home and your life and making you feel lighter, brighter, happier. What do you, there's nothing more that I can say in regards to you need to grab her special gift because it's up today. It could be gone tomorrow. We're going to leave it up for the next 72 hours and then it's coming down. And then you can go to click the same link and it will be $297, which is what a lot of her clients, current clients, and past clients have paid. Just so you know. And I don't give out guides to spring cleaning either. It's a $37 value. So add up $297 and $37. And that's what we're gifting you today for the special price of $7.77. So I would encourage you to click on the link and purchase it. Once you purchase it, the team will let us know and I will send you via email the special gift, special bonus. And I just want to say thank you for those of you who are listening live today and those of you who are going to listen to the replay. We are so grateful that you have spent part of your 87,400 seconds you were gifted today with us. And again, if you have any comments, if you have any suggestions, you have any questions, please share, private message me, If you're in our paid groups, you have a form you complete. Just fill out the form like you so gratefully did. And we have a ton of questions that we are not going to overwhelm you with today, because we want you to take the questions we answered and shared some strategies, some ideas for you. We want you to incorporate at least one of them into your life, to make your life different, to make your life better, to reset it for the season of spring. We all need to spring forward instead of falling behind or staying stagnant where you currently are. You got to take risk to get rewards, to get to the next step of life. Take it from me, I know. Take it from Marlena, she knows. So if you have any quick questions, let us know in the comments if this was helpful to you today. Please, it helps us to serve you better and for us to learn and grow as well. So I know there are several of you listened to the entire Q&A today, and Marlena offering that special gift, and you will get a bonus. Our team will let us know that you purchased her product, and then I will email you the special bonus. So with that, like I end and begin today, I began it, we're going to end it today with, I want you to get in your most comfortable space, place, or wherever that is right now. Driving, I don't care where you are. I want you to take a deep breath in, and let's all breathe in calm, peace, and joy. And let's breathe out overwhelm, stress, and anxiety. Again, take a deep breath in, and let's all breathe in calm, peace, and joy, and breathe out overwhelm, stress, and anxiety. The other thing I wanted to just mention, I'm not sharing any details. We got something great coming up. We're going to make some major changes to our communities, both free and paid, and we will be announcing that next week. Probably next Friday is Good Friday. Make sure you're on live. That's all I'm going to say. You need to be here live, or you'll listen to it later and you're going to miss out. That's all I'm going to say. So make sure you're here live next Friday. And again, namaste, and make it a great one.